Don't worry. God see it better than you do. God see it better than you do. God's working in that young lady, in that little boy's life. And we need them in the church. Everybody can't be weak like Pastor John. Somebody run through the door. We need a Gad in the house. We need a Gad in the house. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. You don't run up in here. Comments, feedback? Now, write on your handout, the word Gad means fortune. His name means fortune.
Truth also?
Huh?
I saw in a study by it says fortune or truth.
Yeah, but he
I'm just saying, I saw the truth part of it.
yeah,
I was like, oh,
but
okay.
his Leah, when he was born, Leah said, the Lord has been fortunate to me. Gad represents fortune. You got to be, everybody don't know how to be blessed with the favor of God. It's the fortune. You got to be tough. You know, it's like when God blesses you with something, like I think about the talents. One got, what was it, 5? One got 2 and one got 1. Well, the one that got 1, what did he do with it?
Bury it.
Bury it. See, he didn't have the mindset of Gad. Gad was like, if this is all I got, I'm going to make the most of it. Hey, I'm not worried about what somebody else got. All I know is the Lord didn't have to give me nothing. And he gave me 1. Because Jesus said that the master of the house said, shouldn't you at least gone to the banker and made it a savings account so that you could have got usury or interest? But instead, you were evil, you wicked. You ain't right. Something wrong with you. And he got punished. And the Lord said, take from him and give to the one who has 10. And what that is the principle of favor. There's the principle of favor there. If you don't work with what God gives you, he's going to take it from you. And he will appoint it to the ones who understand the need to utilize what God has given them, no matter what the amount. Because it's not about the amount. That's the point. It's what you do in response to what God does bless you with. All right. Any other comments, feedback?
You know, you said earlier, some people are okay with just going to church and think that that's just enough. I was one of those. Before I really got saved and stuff, I was one who thought just going to church would be just enough. But it's not.
Me too. When I was growing up,
right,
that was drilled into me. Just go to church. Just go to church.
That was it.
I knew I was churched.
Right.
But the day came. Come on, I don't want
But you don't know. Like, I found out the true blessing when I started coming to Bible study. That's where my mind triggered, like, I want to know more. So I know I have to go home on my own and study. And then when I come on Wednesdays, I can ask those questions. But 9 times out of 10, you beat me to it. If you say something before I even ask it, that's just nothing but the Lord, you know. So I think, and it's also by teaching. Some pastors don't encourage people to go to Bible study.
Really?
You know, like I came from a church who didn't do that, and he was all about himself.
Wow.
So I just think it's about the teaching.
Mercy.
But I just think it was a blessing because you go to Bible study, then you start going to pay for women. You know, then you want to do more. You know, so I just think, you want to learn more. Make sure you want to learn more.
That's a blessing.
I mean, absolutely.
That's relationship. There ought to be an epiphany in everyone's life as they experience the Lord where you want to move from. I talked about on the prayer line today. I don't know who all was on the prayer line. Who was on the prayer line today? Well, I was talking about our prayer line today, this morning, the definitive scriptural reference of promised land. And there's so many Christians who think promised land represents heaven. And it doesn't. It doesn't. You know, like when someone passes and says, oh, they made it to the promised land. No. No, promised land is down here. Paradise is up there. And promised land is when God is with you.